Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name is Amy, and I'm an ordained minister. We're in Bible study. We are in the NIV, and we are in the book of Numbers. We are doing chapter 32. And because that's how we roll here, we're doing the whole chapter, so let's jump in. The Transjordan tribes, the Reubenites and the Gadites, who had very large herds and flocks, saw that the lands of Gezer and Gilead were suitable for livestock. So they came to Moses and Eleazar the priest and to the leaders of the community and said, Adaroth, Ataroth, Dibon, Dibon, Jazer, Jazer, Nimrah, Nimrah, Heshbon, Heshbon, Elah, so hold on, Elealeh, okay, Sabam, Sebam, Nebo, Nebo, and Beon, Beon, the land the Lord subdued before the people of Israel, are suitable for livestock, and your servants have livestock. If we have found favor in your eyes, they said, let this land be given to your servants as our possession. Do not make us cross the Jordan. Moses said to the Gadites and the Reubenites, shall your countrymen go to war while you sit here? Why do you discourage the Israelites from going over into the land the Lord has given them? This is what your fathers did when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to look over the land. Kadesh, Kadesh, Barnea, Barnea. Kadesh, I know I'm saying right. Barnea, I have no idea. After they went up to the valley of Eshcol, that I do know I'm saying right, Eschcol, and viewed the land, they discouraged the Israelites from entering the land the Lord had given him. The Lord's anger was aroused that day, and he swore this oath, because they have not followed me wholeheartedly, not one of the 20 years old or more who came out of Egypt will see this land I promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not one except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, Jephunneh, the Kenizite, Kenizzite, and Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' replacement. For they followed the Lord wholeheartedly. The Lord's anger burned against Israel, and he made them wander in the desert 40 years, until the whole generation of those who had done the evil in his sight was gone. And here you are, a brood of sinners, standing in the place of your fathers, making the Lord even more angry with Israel. If you turn away from following him, he will leave all these people in the desert, and you will be the cause of their destruction. Wow. That's a pretty heavy thing to say, right? Then they came up from him and said, we would like to build pens here for our livestock and cities for our women and children. But we are ready to arm ourselves and go ahead of the Israelites until we have brought them to their place. Meanwhile, our women and children will live in the fortified cities for protection from the inhabitants of the land. We will not return to our homes until every Israelite has received his inheritance. We will not receive any inheritance with them on the other side of the Jordan, because our inheritance has come to us on the east of the Jordan. So we will march with you. Let us go ahead of you, build what we need for our animals, put our people in those places where they are already there, right? And then we'll come right back before it's time to go into that war, and we'll go fight with you. You come get us at any moment notice, and we'll come fight with you. Like, until everybody's got a place. But we won't take anything from over there, because we'll have all this over here. Let's see. Then Moses said to them, if you will do this, if you will arm yourselves before the Lord for battle, and if all of you will go armed over the Jordan before the Lord until he has driven out his enemies before him, then when the land is subdued before the Lord, you may return and free yourself from your obligation to the Lord and to Israel. And this land will be your possession before the Lord. But if you fail to do this, you will be sinning against the Lord, and you will be sure that your sin will be found out. Will find you out. Build cities for your women and children and pens for your flocks, but do as you have promised. Then the Gadites and the Reubenites said to Moses, we, your servants, will do as our Lord commands. Our children and wives, our flocks and herds will remain here in the cities of Gilead, but your servants, every man armed for battle, will cross over to fight before the Lord, just as our Lord says. Then Moses gave orders about them to Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun and the family heads of the Israelite tribes. He said to them, if the Gadites and Reubenites, every man armed for battle, crosses over the Jordan with you before the Lord, and then when the land is subdued before you, give them the land of Gilead as their possessions. But if they do not cross over with you armed, they must accept their possession with you armed. They must accept their possession with you in Canaan. So they would still get something, but over there. The Gadites and the Reubenites answered, your servants will do what the Lord has commanded. We will cross over before the Lord into Canaan armed. But the property we inherit will be on this side of the Jordan. Then Moses said to the Gadites, the Reubenites, and the half tribe of Manasseh, son of Joseph, and the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the whole land with its cities and its territories around them. The Gadites built up Dibon, Ataroth, and so that's a Dibon, Ataroth, and Aror, Aroer. Sorry. All right. Ataroth, Chophan, Atrothshophan, Jazer, Jazr, and Jog Biha, J-O-Z, no, sorry, Z, J-O-G-B-E-H-A-H, Beth, B-E-T-H, Nimrah, N-I-M-R-A, and Beth, B-A-T-H, Haran, H-A-R-A-N, as fortified cities, and built pens for their flocks. And the Reubenites rebuilt Heshbon, H-E-S-H-B-O-N, that one that's really hard for me to even try to pronounce, L-E-L-E-H, and Kirithaim, K-I-R-I-A-T-H-A-I-M, as well as Nebo, N-E-B-O, and Baal, B-A-A-L, Meon, M-E-O-N. These names were changed. And Sibmah, S-I-B-M-A-H. They gave names to the cities they rebuilt. The descendants of Makir, M-A-K-A-I-R, son of Manasseh, went to Gilead, captured it, and drove out the Amorites who were there. So Moses gave Gilead to the Makirites, the descendants of Manasseh, and they settled there. Jair, J-A-I-R, a descendant of Manasseh, captured the settlement and called them Havvoth, Havvoth, Jair, Jaar, so after himself. Or the settlements of Jair. That's what they're called, the settlements after Jair. See, after himself. And Nobah, Nobah, captured Kenath, and Kenath, and so their surrounding settlements, and called it Nobath after himself. Because it's like, wow, you know, if he gets to rename the whole city, if he can have a city named after him, I want a city named after him. Like, why wouldn't I want one of my own? That's not fair. I'm going to do it too. You know, somebody's always got a copy, right? Till the next video, friends.